Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to TRG Central. This is Gary, and we are recording episode 4 of the 2025 Triple Crown Freeplay using the TRG Thoroughbred Horsing Racing game for Windows. Okay, let's first go ahead and here we go. We're listing all of our top, in this case, top 20 horses that have run in the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness. And along, we should do the male only. Let's do that. And there's our ranking here. Rodriguez is coming first and second. And journalism has run 3 races. Won probably a prep race and came in second in both the Preakness and the Kentucky Derby. And here you can see the rest of the horses. And then we go over to the female side. This is prior to the Acorn. This is the Kentucky Oaks and the Black Eyed Susan. And you see we have Tenema and Margie's Intention leading the point with Nakara and Alma and Fondly. Now let's go over and take a look here. We'll go to the result. It's just refresher first, the Kentucky Derby. The winner was Rodriguez. And then journalism. And then in the Preakness, it was American Promise. Journalism came in second again. And River Tham, so we take a quick look at them. These was our finals for the Kentucky Derby and Preakness. So look on the Phillies side, and first race there was the Kentucky Oaks for the Triple Tiara and Tenement came in first there. Lakara Fondly, and that's what you see Tenement, Lakara and Fondly. And then we go to the Backlight Susan with Margie's Intention, Alma, and Running and Gunning. Okay, as you see, we have no chance for a Triple Crown winner, but it'd be interesting if journalism just happened to come in second place in all 3 of the Triple Crown races. So let's head over to the schedule and click on the Triple Crown Series. And here we're at the official heat races. Now, in this case, we do not need to run any of the heat races. The Acorn, I think, has 7 horses. Phillies in the race. The Belmont has 8. Now, so we can go ahead and skip this week. We click on the button back. There's no ready. It's run, so we click OK. Do I want to skip the week and move on? Yes. Okay, so now we're at our final Triple Crown races. Let's see, there's 7 entries for the Acorn. We'll take a quick look at them, and then we'll lock it. Sonic Classic, Good Hero, and so forth. We'll lock that field. Go over to the Belmont. It has 8 entries. There's your 8 entries in the Belmont. Now again, these are the real life entries and their post positions for both the Acorn and the Belmont Stakes. Now remember that this year, let's see, both races are run at Saratoga because Belmont Park is getting refurbished. And so we lock both of the races, and I think we're ready to get going. You see a little bit of info here. 9 furlong race for the Acorn, and they get a $500,000 purse. Well, the Belmont Stakes is 10 furlongs this year and $2 million purse. So let's go ahead and head over to Saratoga and get the Acorn Stakes started. Okay, now since we're doing a pre-play, remember that if there's any scratches since Thursday, we will not have them in our subscription service. For anybody that knows, for the TRG board game has a subscription service for the 2025 Road to the Triple Crown, and it's available at ascgames.com. Okay, so you can see the morning line here. Again, just remember these are the fields as of Thursday afternoon. Although we're running them Friday morning, I did not think any horses would scratch yet. But again, the 2025 Road to the Triple Crown subscription service will have the fields as they are Thursday. If you'd like to run the pre-plays before the actual races. So let's take a look at the morning line. You see Good Shield, Lacar, and we can also view the past performances. And let's see, Sonic Lassie has not run any races in the Triple Tiara. Lacar has run came in fourth place in the Kentucky Oaks Heat, and then came in second place in the Kentucky Oaks Final. Same thing here. Bless the Broken running the finals and the heat race for the Kentucky Oaks. So the quick kick ran in the Kentucky Oaks. Did not do very well in the Kentucky Oaks final, and did not win any money in either the heat race or the finals. Same with Bless Broken, came out of those two races with no money. Good Shield came in seventh in the Kentucky Oaks, no money. Trenton Gar has not run any races, and neither has Look Forward, none of the Triple Crown. So, see, all the 7 horses, 4 run in the Kentucky, none of them ran in the Black Eyed Susan. Those is interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and head over to remember this is Saratoga, not Belmont Park. And here we are, Saratoga. Again, here's your field. We can do something like this. There's the tote board with the actual, this is the amount of money that would be won for every dollar. And you see the asterisk there, it says your cheer is the favorite. Okay. Here are the horses. And again, here's Bobby's last with Ira Ortiz, a 5 rating. Good cheer, Luis Diaz, 3 rating. Baccara, Dylan Davis, a 2 rating. Shred Degar, Jose Ortiz, 4 rating. Bless the Broken, Jar Valenquez, a 1. Look Forward with Humberto Poli, a 2. And Quick Kick with Leland Pratt, another 5. First out of the game looks like it's going to be Haile Selassie. Let's go ahead and get our spectator mode started. Silver Tower says, all in the starting gate, well, and they're off. And in the backstretch here, we have Lecaro with the lead, and maybe an insurmountable lead already. We'll see in the third. No, 4, Shred the Guards catching up only 2 away. Lecaro is now 3. Gar is not doing good enough to keep up with Lecaro, and neither are none of the other ones. Good cheer. It looks like he might end up third, maybe second. Nope, third. But Shred the Guards did have a nice finish there. You're 2 spaces behind, but it just wasn't enough. And Lecaro wins the Acorn Stakes, the third leg of the Triple Tiara. Here we go with Lecaro, Shred the Nar, Good Cheer, and Bless the Broken. Okay, so that'll be it from Saratoga for the Acorn Stakes. Let's head over to the last Triple Crown race, the Belmont Stakes. Okay, so let's take a look at the Belmont Stakes field. Got Hill Road, Severnity, can't pronounce that one. Rodriguez, Uncaged, Crudo, Basic, Journalism, and Harder Humor. And there's the jockey, Pratt, Alvaro, Mike Smith, Louis Sayas, John Valenquez, Laven Pratt, Bruno Rispoli, and Safi Osborne. You see, most of the jockeys also were a jockey in the Acorn Stakes, too. Okay, they're all locked, so go ahead and let's run the Belmont. If you want to know any information about the Belmont that I forgot to tell you, here it is. Again, we're running everything on fast track, mainly because these are pre-plays and we really don't have any idea on what the real conditions will be today for the Acorn and tomorrow for the Belmont Stakes. Okay, here's your morning line, and it's like for Avernity, we can do another. Here, let's go to few past performances. Joe Rose not run in any of the Triple Crown races. Rodriguez just ran in the Derby, came in first. Crudo has not run. Journalism both run in the Preakness and the Derby, came in second place in both. Avernity ran in the Derby, did not finish in the money, actually finished sixth. Although he's one of the favorites for the real life, I'm sorry, real life Belmont Stakes. He did not do well on our pre-play. Uncaged has not run, Beza has not run, and Heart of Honor did run in the Preakness and came in fourth. Did win a little money there. So that's it for the past performances. And I think we're ready to start the race. Let's head over to Saratoga. And this is a 1.25 mile race. Just one quick thing here, you see it's in the 1.25 mile race. Normally the Belmonts run a mile and a half, but since they switched to Saratoga, they shortened the race to a mile and a quarter. At least that's what I think happened. So let's take a quick look at the field. Let's do that. It helps to click it on the screen. Okay, Hill Run with Flavin. Flavin's a 5. Giovanni's a 1 on Sovereignty. Rodriguez, Mike Smith, 0. Uncaged with Luis Sayas, 3. Crudo and John Vasquez, 1. Sayas with Flavin Pratt, 5. Need to back up here. Looks like I have Pratt on 2. I'm not sure if that's the way they came out, but we'll quickly check that. Okay, switch the jockeys. Let's make sure that I switch them correctly. Yeah, Ortiz is on Hill Road, so we're good now. Let's go ahead and lock it. And go ahead and do this again. Yeah, there we go. Irad Ortiz. Flavin Hot from Myers. Okay, as you see the morning line of Hannity and journalism 1-2. That's the way they have it in real life. Let's see what happens. And over at Saratoga. Okay, let's see if we got this right this time. There we go. Irad Jr. Mike Smith, Louis Sayas, John Vasquez, Wade Pratt, the 5, Robert Foley, 2, and Arthur Honor has Safi Osborne at 2. Okay, looks like we have everything set now. Let's take a quick look at the top 4. You see the sovereignty and journalism are real close as the betting window is closed. Journalism comes off as the favorite at $1.80 to dollar payoff, $1.80 payoff for a dollar, and the Verity $1.90. So let's go ahead and go over to the Stewart's Tower. Everything's all set. Rodriguez looks like he's going to be out of the gate first. He's chopping at the bit, and he's out. Rough. Here we go. We head into the first turn. It looks like Baez has the lead with Rodriguez and Crudo. Journalism 4. Let's go into the back stretch here, and after the first game turn in the back stretch, we have Rodriguez, Baez, Uncaged, and Crudo. Man, what happened to journalism and some sovereignty? So Baez and Rico. Oh, journalism is moving up, but looks like sovereignty is, man, is trailing the pack. There's no way that sovereignty's even in the top 3. He just really had a bad start. Okay, heading in home stretch is Baez and journalism. And Rodriguez is just past journalism. It looks like it's going to be Baez with the win. The second is still held up with Rodriguez, third journalism, and we'll see who's in fourth. There we have a Baez. With a 2:05 3/5 time is the winner. Rodriguez second. Journalism third, nearly had a triple crown second place sweep, but missed it by a fifth, which ended up being 2 spaces behind Rodriguez. Hill Road and Crudo. In the tie there, Hill Road got the nod. Okay. We do award Kentucky Derby points, victory points, just to get a standings after the 3 races. So let's go ahead and head over to the standings. And we are now finished with our schedule. Let's take a quick look and see how the standings do that. Okay, the field has Lacara first, Tennis second, Margie's Intention third, Shreddigar, Amok, and Fondly. Good cheer 7th. These are the males. And it's Rodriguez, Journalism, American Promise, and Baez. Dark West River Fam. And I think that's going to be it here at TRG Central. Let's just do a quick recap on the 2 races. Our Belmont Stakes at Baez, Rodriguez, and Journalism, Lacara, Trent, Nanar, and Good Cheer first, second, and third in the Acorn. There's Belmont and your Acorn. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it here at TRG Central. I hope you like our 2025 Triple Crown replay of the Kentucky Derby, the Kentucky Oaks, the Black Eye Susan, the Preakness Stakes, the Acorn Stakes, and of course the Belmont Stakes. Well, this is Gary signing off. Have a good day. We'll see you next time.